Today on Everyday Gals, I'm making my updated chocolate chip cookies. So as usual, the recipe will be in the description box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a half a cup of butter, and I'm just going to go ahead and melt that. And then we're going to add our sugars. I'm using granulated sugar and light brown sugar. You can use dark brown sugar if you prefer it like that. And then I'm going to use some salt. And then we're going to go ahead and give this a really good mix. You can use a whisk if you want, but I just stuck with the spatula. What I love about this recipe is that it doesn't call for like tons of eggs. You just need one and it works perfectly. So I use one egg and a teaspoon of vanilla. I use more than a teaspoon. I like it. I think it brings out the flavor more. And then I'm going to add some baking soda and flour. Make sure to fold your flour in. If you like over mix it, it's going to be very cakey. I'm looking for a really ooey gooey cookie. So yeah, and now we're going to go ahead and add in our chocolate chips. I add a lot of chocolate chips. I'm a chocolate lover, but of course it's up to you. Now we're going to go ahead and chill this. I ended up just wrapping the dough in the plastic wrap because it didn't fit in my fridge, but you have to put it in the fridge for at least 15 minutes just because the longer you let it set, the more complex the flavors will be. So you can do this overnight if you wanted to. It really, really, really has a great flavor if you let it sit for a longer time. And then after we let it chill, we're going to go ahead and spray a pan with some nonstick spray or butter. And then we're going to take 2 tablespoon cookie dough balls and put them on the tray. I did a quarter cup and they made giant cookies, but they also took longer to cook. I don't recommend doing it this way. So yeah, I would stick with 2 tablespoons, especially if you're trying this recipe for the first time. And then go ahead and pop it into your 350-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes. So after letting them cool completely, I put them on a plate, and this is how they turned out. I'm telling you, I stand by this recipe. It tastes so good. If you don't believe me, give it a try for yourself. It's so gooey and it's so delicious, and we had this right after we had some barbecue chicken and some corn on the cob. It just hit the spot, so I definitely recommend trying this.